What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Going Medieval series. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we're trying to get our, I guess you could say, within our inner walls, we're trying to get all of our rooms set up. We just got a kitchen and expanded our food storage, which is pretty nice. We still have a little room to work with. We moved our housing around. We got our entertainment in the center. We still have like this little area to work with. We have some area here to work with, but we are running out of room within our walls. We are trying to expand our walls out here a little bit, and after that, we might have to start considering doing like a second layer potentially, and kind of seeing what we can do. I do like kind of being on this second level here. I feel like that's a nice defensive place. Honestly, eventually we could probably dig out even further and like surround ourselves and get a drawbridge going down. But I think we're a little far off from that. Let's go ahead and hide our roofs. We got a decent amount of clay and clay bricks, so I think I'm going to work on extending our wall first. See if we can't try and get this finished sometime soon. Just go to there for now. I don't know if I'm going to link it up here, or if we want to go out a little bit, maybe. So we'll queue that on up, let them get that built. We are making some better meals whenever we have herbs, which is fantastic. And we're starting to grow herbs of our own. We got a decent amount of vegetables going. We finally have our beets started. We have our flax, we have our barley, we have our carrots, our cabbages, a bunch of different berry bushes. We have our trees. We're trying to get like a little apple orchard going here. They're flowering. I do kind of feel like maybe we should chop you down just so we can get you replanted in the growing area. What else do we kind of want to work on? We need to get our Great Hall up. It's kind of the one room we're lacking at the moment. We also need to get like our churches and our temples. Right, we do need the medicine shelves in here. Do we have access to medicine shelves? I don't believe we do yet. That would allow us to complete the infirmary. Research. We have religious structures, ritual circle, and the lectern. This is musical. Packaged meals, this is the oil. Okay, medicine shells aren't till all the way down here into chemistry, and we need theses. So we're a little ways off from that. I feel like we have some pretty good equipment going. We could get some tall gates, but our walls are only one high at the moment, so I don't think that's really necessary. Let them get that wall finished. What else do we need? We need a training room, a prison cell, a treasury, and a spare room. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got some rooms to work on here. Now, one of these beds aren't being used, I believe, and we're still using a double. So, we should be able to go ahead and deconstruct that bed. We have our coins in here. We have some extra clothing in here. We have 18 research available. We could definitely use some more weapons and armor. We have 89 iron. We need iron ingots to make steel, but iron nuggets to make iron. Let's do until you have 300, I suppose. And we have 18 nuggets there. This is salt. Is that our only iron deposit? That could be troublesome. I suppose we could continue the quarry. Which we're gonna want to mine. Are we able to see what kind of, no, you can't see, like, what resources would be down here. Maybe we can do some tunneling. Do it the Minecraft style. Food seems to be doing okay at the moment. We could do with some more meat. What about, textiles? Textiles are doing perfectly fine. We could hunt some wolves, some foxes, some polecats. Let's see. Overview, wildlife. We'll go ahead and hunt some deer as well. We'll hunt a whole bunch of animals. Even though we're doing perfectly fine on food, we could use, like, the leathers and stuff. I wouldn't mind, like, checking out, like, sending out a caravan at some point. We have a bandit camp. I don't think we can do a bandit camp. I'm also curious, like, if we were to send our whole party out, can our village be attacked? I would assume yes. So I feel like we would need to upgrade our defenses. Try to make it so, like, only a couple people can hold while we send the rest out. I don't know what the limit for the amount of people we can have is, but I feel like we're getting close. Feel like we gotta be getting close. Okay, we got a little more clay, which is nice. Rest of this just kind of looks like dirt. Oh, they're mining something. Is this all iron? Yes, iron and clay over here. But this is salt. Okay. They look very similar. I guess this is more like of a darker orange. Do we see any more iron deposits? That's salt. At least not at first glance. We do have a little deposit here. Potentially more underneath it. This is all like random dispersed clay. Can we see what's underwater? Granite. Oh. Can you mine granite, or is granite like the limit? There's some clay underwater. Okie dokie then. Juhota and Gerard are now friends. I do have stuff decomposing in the stockpile, which isn't super great. But we're still far off from winter. At least it's cooler than it is outside. So food shouldn't spoil as quickly. We have a decent amount of dirt. Okay. I suppose at least for now, we can get this kind of extended. And then I think I'm gonna redo the pen. We want to stick with wicker fencing. Maybe we'll go like this large. But we want a gate probably over here. Cancel these two. Copy you on over. Set some of this stuff to be harvested. We have trees that we need to chop. And then I might start before building over here. Like, I'll keep this wall up. Hunt 20 deer. Nice. But I'll keep this wall up and just kind of like mine this stuff out. Salt shouldn't spoil or anything. So we should just be able to hold on to it. What do we need salt for? Herbs. Preservative. Salted eels. They appeared silently, eyes hollow, hair wild, smelling rancid and daubed with blood. Everyone in Keswick recognized these pillagers as assailants of the most deadly kind. They were beyond reason, with nothing left to lose. Okay, we got 12 people. Alright, lock all the gates. We need to bring everybody inside quickly. I really hope there's not, like, a lot of people out hunting. Okay, everybody's drafted. Everybody should be coming to the center. This incursion, they're starting really close to us. We need to get our archers up as quickly as possible. Our neck. Don't deconstruct the gate. Need you to lock the gate. Yorick can come up top. Lawrence up top. Michael, go ahead and lock this gate. And everybody else needs to get inside. Okay, you need to lock this gate. We're gonna have to see where they come and hit us. What do you have? Okay, you have melee weapons. Nice shots. There's one down. Why do I feel like we're missing someone? Because we are. We never got Colin in. They already broke through the gate. I need you to hold your ground. Oh my gosh. I definitely thought I told you to hold your ground. Okay. Now I need you all to attack everybody going up on the ladder. I need you guys getting closer. Oh, this is gonna be a slaughter. An absolute slaughter. Let's fix that. There we go. People are looking good. Nice. Who's taking some decent damage? Michael? What is your damage? Bruised arm, that's not horrible. Nice! You can't capture them. The rest of his faction seem to shun him, a worthless hostage. What's the point of having? Wait for a settler with the Goaler job active to escort prisoners to a cell. What the hell just happened to you? Good God, dude. You almost got one shot. Can somebody please help our buddy here? Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, it started out really well, but then all of a sudden, he just got whacked. Poor guy. What the heck happened to you? You don't have any armor anymore. Bruised chest, arm, legs. Yeah, I mean, really, you just got knocked unconscious. It wasn't a huge deal. You don't have, like, major blood loss or anything, which is good. Let's make sure we... Can we get better gates? Where do we see gates at? Right here. Wood and iron ingots for 520 health. No. For 560. What the heck? Alright, we need something better than that. So yeah, we'll just get the wooden gates for now then. Okay. Well, I mean, it wasn't horrible. If anything, we can, ooh, silver. We can start, breaking this stuff down for materials, which is great. Since at least from at the moment, we seem a little limited on where we can gather more iron. So. I am going to go ahead and build a slope down here. Still seem to be doing okay on wood. Sticks are hurting a bit. Suppose we can allow that. We need to get on oh no! Oh, you are butchering. Okay. I wasn't sure if we set the job or not. How much milk do we have? 44. Amount. Do forever. Because we don't specifically need milk for anything, do we? Vegetables, eel. No. So we'll start getting that stuff going. Honey, barley, herbs and barley. Alcohol ingredients, fruits. Yeah, looks like just a bunch of dirt and clay in here. A decent amount of clay we got, though. So that's always nice. Did get some mail armor. Research. Whoa. Advanced research table. Is probably what we're looking at next. Yeah, I figured this thing would be rather large. Okay. So... we'll just go ahead and queue that up for now. But we'll try and fit that advanced research station in this corner. But it's pretty obvious that we need our library to be bigger at some point. We definitely have quite a bit of expansion that we can be doing. Cattle has arrived. Okay, advanced research stable. This thing is gigantic. We gotta wait for them to move that candlestick. The bodies are getting burned. Okay, that's moved. This does cost, what is that, mechanical components? Something to keep in mind. We can make more. We need metal and fuel. How many are we sitting at? 5 total? So, like, we're gonna be out after we build this. Doesn't look like anybody's already hauling some, so yeah, I think that's our final 5. We're going to relocate you over here. And then we're gonna kind of wait. What other research can we get? Stone carving. Is there anything that we would, like, really want? Shields could be kind of nice. More entertainment. Sure. A mighty strongbox to keep gold coin for brokerage and similar purposes under lock and key. I suppose we can get this stuff. We don't really need it, but just kind of grab stuff. Use up some of those books. Alright, you still need 5% more until you're completed. Then I'd like them to start, chopping those trees down. Looks like we're stockpiling on at least a little bit of the leather. Like, we're not just letting all of this stuff go to waste. We are probably letting some of it go to waste, but, I think our people are just really busy. Do we have, like, a main cook? Like, his first priority is cooking? It's hunting, and then cooking. And then yours is mining. And then animal husbandry, and then cooking. But I mean, nobody really competes with you in terms of cooking. You're constructing, carpentry. I'm gonna do... I mean, we have 2 people that can tailor. We can take you off that completely. Your smithing skill is awful. Your botany skill is pretty awful. Let's do something like that instead. Let you prioritize cooking a little bit, because you won't make our, like, better meals, but hopefully you'll at least prioritize butchering. So our animals don't just get eaten or decompose outside. How are our combat skills doing? Melee 6, marksman 20, 22, 8, 8. You have a 4. 10 melee. 10, 5 melee, and 12. Okay. We're starting to move our animals around. Okay, let's start making these do forever. Start unlocking that next step of research. For now, I think I'm going to focus the longsword. How are we doing in terms of iron now? Have we smelted everything? Looks like we're actually holding on to quite a bit, so I think they still need to get that going. Looks like they're pretty busy, though, so we'll let them go for a little bit. Let them complete all their tasks at hand. We do have some butchering going on, which is fantastic. We just sit back and relax. Let it all play out. Okay, it does look like we're getting some breakdown going, which is good. Start farming up some materials. I'd like somebody to start taking care of these trees at some point. Store 20,000 nutrition. Fit for a king. Nice. Very nice. We have some more research available. 12 deer have arrived. That's quite a lot. Still have 2 bodies to take care of. I would like to move these pyres. But what we can do is we can start deconstructing all of this. Now this looks like all dirt. I'm gonna let them catch up on other tasks first. We are super low on clay. I mean, like, we have some that we could just pick up right over here. We have plenty that we can mine here. It's not a huge deal. We got plenty of clay available to us. Could always do some fishing as well. Oh, brother. Curdling milk. Sounds disgusting. We have chemistry. Doesn't look like there's much. We have preserving food. Ah. Saltpeter, quicklime, saltpeter works, Greek fire, spirit distillery. This is all religion, furniture. Yeah, we don't have very many more options for food. I feel like our pen's a decent size. Alright, I am gonna mine some of the salt. See where we store it, see what we do with it. See what it says for, like, its decomposing rate. Decomposes never, which I figured. And where do we store it? On our normal stockpile. That's perfectly fine. How much dirt do we have? Quite a lot. I suppose we can start mining this. Start clearing this on out, kind of see what's underneath it, and then we'll fill it in. That way we're not just building like over it. We'll actually take advantage of having those resources right there. Still doesn't look like we're really chopping any trees. We could go ahead and make somebody prioritize cutting plants. You're all about harvesting. You're all about research. What the heck are you prioritizing? Hauling? Alright, let's go 2 for cut plants then. You can be our designated tree chopper after you haul everything. Cause I'm a little worried. Oh my goodness, I keep yawning. I'm a little worried about running out of sticks, because we're using sticks for fuel. We could switch to wood if we wanted to, but... Wow, look at those birds. Okay, it does look like we're making some thesis now, which is cool. So we'll start getting all of the late technologies. I do not know what's wrong with me today. I've yawned like 10 times. Is there anything that we really, like, want to grab? Like, what do we want to start focusing on next? Wall tapestries. Maybe packaged meals could be good, just so they stay good. What do we need? Clothing fabric, primary cooking ingredients. But I gotta assume that, like, lavish meals are better, right? We'll prioritize lavish meals, but then make, packaged meals before simple meals. We could start making, plate. You still seem to be breaking stuff down, which is great. Can we see what kind of stuff we have underneath? Is it more salt? Is gonna be more salt. Another hailstorm, wow. Where the heck can we find eels? This is all trout. Ah. Is there anything else besides eel and trout? We have pike. Not a lot of options for eel, and it looks like there's 3 different things. 3 different types that spawn in the water. Interesting. You know what? I would like to kind of see how fishing works. I would assume it's just like any other action, but 64, 100 hit points. So I gotta assume that like each completed action takes a percentage of these. He doesn't gather all at once. What else does that? There's something else that does that. To where like completing the action only gives you a percentage of the item. Can't remember what it is. Everyone's got their own room. We wanted to kind of wait until we could get the... Actually, this. Boom. Because now we can get the infirmary going. Where are we gonna find medicine shelves? Here. I think we only need 2 in here, right? Yes. Catch 5 fish. You know we gotta get a screenshot of the fishing. Good old-fashioned fishing. I like it. Boom. Construct a medical room. We love it. Now in terms of the apothecary bench, you are quite large. Kind of hoping to squeeze you in somewhere. What we can do is deconstruct you and squeeze you into here. At least for the time being. I probably would like to put you inside of the infirmary at some point, but we do not have any room. And then we did unlock some new, like, games. Kinda like the idea of it sitting there. Alright, we got the infirmary now. So now we need a great hall, a prison cell, a training room, and a treasury room. And then obviously we need to expand certain rooms. Like the library. Like the workshop. Okay, 5 herbs for a simple healing kit. 5 herbs and 3 textiles for a regular. Advanced healing kit is 5 herbs, 3 textiles, and 5 disinfectants. And then pigments? Egg, herbs, and ash for 5 pigments. I mean, making healing kits shouldn't be too big of an issue. Do until you have, we'll say 10. That's 1 for everybody. 1 for each person if they get injured. Yeah, you can use linen or wool. Right? That's not an issue. Actually, I would prefer you to just use linen for now. We got plenty of linen. How's clay doing? 164. Ooh, we got some limestone in here, too. I'm gonna mine this out to see if we can't get a slope in there. That's gonna be a lot of filling in, but I mean, the good news is it's walled off, so it's protected. And it's an easier place to mine, distance-wise. And if we were to get attacked, it's much easier to get to safety. Rather than kind of being caught all the way out here. Keeps people within or close to the settlement, which is nice. Whew. That stockpile's gonna fill up quick from salt, though. I'll tell you that much. We are collecting a lot. We already have 2K. Alright, this is all soil. We can get a slope here. Alright, since you're ripe and you're mature, I'm gonna chop you guys down. Although our guys are taking their time. I mean, to be fair, we do have a ton of stuff that we're growing now, which I'm sure is keeping them plenty occupied. You got right to it, didn't you? Alright, looks like we got all this mined out. We got the slope done. Let's see how much further the salt goes down. Maybe we should be fishing for these eels. These are both eels. So go ahead and get that going, and then we can make some salted eels. Hostile animals, ferocious wildlife. A rat problem. Now, because we have our cat on vermin control, what does that mean? Hopefully you guys do the regular. Start fighting these animals. You are already hunting some deer. How's that? Is that bear long gone? 'Cause the boars are still here. Yeah. Yeah, that bear's long gone. My only issue is we just set up these eels to be caught. Otherwise, I'd be like, we never, ever go over into that area. But, we actually might start doing so. Is there more salt under here? Oh my lord. We'll never run out. This is crazy. These deposits run deep. Yeah, half our stockpile is salt. Alright, packaged meals. Decomposes in a year. Okay. I mean, it's a good way to use up ingredients if we feel like they're starting to spoil. But I'm sure the same goes for, like, pickled vegetables and stuff. Do until you have... We'll do another 30. You're gonna use salt. And sure, you can use whatever. Fermenting fruit juice and fermenting mash. Alright, thankfully the rats don't seem to be bothering you yet. Nice. Our kitchen looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Kinda wish that was my kitchen. Looks like there's some good food in there. Looks awfully tasty. Alright, we're starting to fish over here. Looks like everybody's fine from the hostile animals. They're not too close yet. I'm curious. Yeah, there's still like a lot left. We don't have much aggressive wildlife either. That could take them out. But, besides these few things of fishing we're doing, which I think we've actually finished, we don't have a reason to go over there, so I'm not really too worried about it. Now, it did say we could use mushrooms for the pickled vegetables. We know we're using the herbs. Okay. That looks like the most of it in the vicinity. So we'll keep it at that for now. It's cool. Room created the infirmary. We got it. Painting? Ah, that's for the artist. Okay. That would be what pigments are for. I got you. I got you. It's all making sense now. They wanted slaves. They demanded blood. Indiscriminate raiders intent on pillage and plunder charged into your village. Ya bastards. I hope you get attacked by all of the rats. That would be amazing, actually. They just got wrecked by the rats. Alright, is this everybody? Yes. Alright, everybody inside. Galford's not inside. Alright, we're gonna lock you, except for you. You can always stay open. Inota. Oh, we never even unlocked that, north one. And I gotta see where they're coming from. Attacking from two sides, potentially? I mean, that would be smart of them. But they'll probably just link on up. Who gets exhausted? Is it Anota? Yeah. It is. Can't tell which side they're going to. Well, let's get our range people up top. Anota, I'm sorry. I know you're exhausted. You gotta join the fight. Ooh, they do seem to be taking different routes. Oh. This could make things kind of complicated for us. Alright, we're gonna want you three over here. Honestly, we could probably move everybody over here for now. At the ready. What the heck is Emma? Emma just turned 50? This is her 50th birthday, and she's deciding to attack my settlement? What a jerk. We're actually probably gonna need a couple over here. I do not like this split push at all. Where the heck are these guys going? If we stand right on top of them, can we hit them? No. Oh, yes. This is a bit worrisome, though. Okay, nobody's actually... Ah, they're going all the way around. Okay, that's actually perfect. No, they're not. Alright, I'm gonna have you guys hold your ground here. We'll let them break down that other gate. Our doggy's just sleeping here as a whole battle's going on. Light armor. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's just consciousness. Oh no, it's hit points. Holy cow. Please get out of... Did he survive? Good God. Please tell me he survived. No! Michael! No! Ah, we were doing so well. You bastards. You bastards. No. Rest in peace. To Michael. Well, we will go ahead and pick up things here next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.